She sat on the cold bathroom floor, phone in one hand, final notice in the other, and realized that no one was coming to rescue her. This was the moment everything had to change. Her name is Jordan, 32, born in Detroit. The kind of person who learned to take care of herself early. She worked 2 jobs, paid her bills on time, and carried her pride quietly. But life has a way of stacking weight on your shoulders until you start to bend. Jordan had always chased stability, a steady paycheck, a small apartment, a fridge with groceries. She never expected wealth. She just wanted space to breathe. But in the last year, everything slipped at once. Hours cut at work, rent increased, car repairs, medical bills. The small cushion she once kept disappeared in weeks. Each month became a tightrope walk. Like many Americans in that familiar squeeze between survival and burnout, she started to live in constant anxiety. Checking her bank balance before buying groceries, avoiding calls from unknown numbers, counting coins in her coat pocket. The stakes felt huge. This was not just about money. It was about dignity, about safety, about trying to stand strong in a world that kept pushing harder. Rock bottom arrived on a Thursday night. She was already exhausted when she opened the mail. A shut-off notice. Past due by $67. She tried to stay calm, but her body knew before her mind did. Her legs gave out. She slid onto the bathroom floor with her back against the tub. Tears came fast. Not dramatic, just heavy. The kind that feel like they come from years of trying to stay strong. She thought of her father telling her to never let anyone see her break. She thought of friends who seemed to have their lives together. She wondered why she could not keep up. For the first time in her adult life, she whispered, "I cannot do this anymore." In that moment, she felt small, defeated, and painfully alone. After sitting there for nearly an hour, she did something unexpected. She pulled out her phone and searched for advice on rebuilding your finances. Not tips, not quick fixes, real change. The algorithm delivered a video of a woman who had once been in a similar place. A woman who lost everything and rebuilt her entire life, piece by piece. Jordan watched the whole video sitting on the floor. The woman said something that burned into her mind. "You are not broken. You are at the beginning." Those words hit harder than anything. She realized she had been trying to survive her life instead of shaping it. And, for the first time in months, a small sense of direction replaced the panic. She started from the smallest place possible. She listed every debt, every bill, every expense. Seeing it all on paper was terrifying, but it gave her clarity. She created a plan, a real one. She picked up extra shifts, sold things she no longer needed, canceled subscriptions she forgot about. But the biggest shift came from within. She taught herself new skills online, spent late nights learning digital marketing and freelance writing. Within 2 months, she landed her first freelance client. The payment was small, but she felt something she had not felt in a long time: control. Every week, she got better. More clients, more income, more stability. She built a morning routine that kept her grounded. She tracked her progress. She faced every bill without panic. After 6 months, she had an emergency fund, a schedule that worked, a freelance income that matched her old job. She did not become a millionaire. That was not the point. She became someone she respected, someone she trusted, someone she had not been in years. Jordan learned that rock bottom is not always the end. Sometimes it is the moment when everything unnecessary falls away, and you finally see what needs to change. Reinvention does not start loud. It starts with a quiet decision to live differently, a decision to rise, even when you feel broken. And if you think her reinvention was powerful, wait until you hear about the person who rebuilt their entire life after losing something far deeper than money. Their story will stay with you long after it ends.
Tonight's journey reminded us that breakthroughs often hide behind decisions that scare us, stretch us, or make us question our own sanity. If this story gave you clarity, a smile, or a spark of motivation, tap like so more people get stories that remind them their comeback is still possible. Share this with someone standing at a crossroads. Subscribe if you want more narratives that fuel your grind, your faith, and your growth. So until the next story, stay hungry, stay grounded, stay relentless, and always remember our 4 guiding words: hustle, hope, heart, rise. That's the identity. That's the community. That's the journey. See you in the next narrative.